With Black Friday right around the corner, there are crypto deals popping up left and right. We're gonna find them, we're gonna talk about them in more detail, and discuss which ones you might want to pick up this holiday season. Welcome back to Life Changing Wealth. You know who it is, guys. It's your boy, Jason Biondo here, and today we're gonna go deal hunting. We're gonna look for some deals, really just to pick up this week, what's dropping. There's a lot of things that are moving around and an opportunity for some great deals out there. Does this mean that we go out at 4 a.m. like the crazy people and go hunting for new TVs? No, it means we go looking for new assets, not liabilities. So let's talk about Cardano. Cardano today is dropping like a tank in terms of Bitcoin value. I find this very interesting. There is some new news on the scene that I want to discuss, so let's jump right to it. So recently, Cardano has been delisted from Etoro. So is this important? Does this really matter? Or is this just all FUD? Well, the reason it was delisted was supposedly due to regulatory issues, and Cardano has never had any regulatory issues in the past. So this is a little bit suspect. We don't really know what's going on here. And apparently it came as a surprise to the Cardano team that they were going to be delisted. This does not usually happen, and it's very surprising, but Etoro did say that they're also going to delist Tron. So I wonder why that's really happening. Maybe the performance on Etoro just isn't there. Maybe the liquidity metrics just aren't really being met on the platform. It might not be a negative thing at all, and I think a lot of people just jump to the conclusions that this is a bad thing. It might actually be a good thing, because if the performance on Etoro wasn't that great anyway, meaning people weren't purchasing Cardano, then it's not a huge loss to begin with. So that's something I just wanted to throw out there so that we can think about that as far as what's going on with the Cardano price. We're gonna get to that in just a second, but before we do, I also want to talk about why Cardano is not moving. If not, why is it moving in a downward direction? Well, it's moving in a downward direction mostly because of this. The Plutus backend still is not released. It was promised to be here by mid-November. We keep waiting for it, and I know Charles has been really hot about this topic, and he says it'll get delivered when it's done or when it's ready, and that's fine, but it doesn't mean that investors won't dip out and look for other projects to make money on. That's just how the world works when it comes with investing. So now in this Reddit post, we can see that someone made a comment saying that it will be released mainnet in December, January, if there are no setbacks. We've already seen a setback now, the big problem being that there is no DEX available on Cardano, which we're going to talk about in a second. So in reality, it appears like there's no ecosystem being built, even though we know there is an ecosystem in the works. We know the hard work is happening. We know the platform is very decentralized, but the problem is you have Solana and everybody else sniffing up your ass to try and take market share from you. So Cardano, we need this. We need the Plutus backend released. I know that people are starting to go around this and find ways to deploy their project without the Plutus backend, but we need this. We need this out the door. So let's talk about the DEX issue. So Sundae Swap has recently announced an ISO for their DEX launch. They're saying it's not live yet, but there's going to be many more updates to come. So this could be right around the corner. However, we do see some hate being thrown, some shade. Bro, this DEX is a joke. The whole ADA ecosystem is a joke. I'm not saying it. I'm just letting you guys know what people are saying and what people are hearting up too. So very interesting to see. I think that once this comes out, it's going to be very powerful. It's going to be a game changer for the Cardano ecosystem. We need it out. We know that they were bringing on different stake pool owners. I'm not sure how it works exactly, but my understanding is that these stake pool owners will be powering Sundae Swap to some extent. I'm not sure exactly how the stake pool owners provide value to Sundae Swap. I don't know if it's a liquidity issue or if it's just to increase the power of the network. Very curious to figure this out. So with that said though, let's go to the charts and really see where we are with Cardano. So here we are. To be honest, it's not looking very good. We broke this level of support at roughly 3,000 Satoshis and now have dropped as low as somewhere around 2860, 2850, I think, depending upon the exchange that you were looking at. So this makes me nervous because I think that this may drop further now that we've broken down support even more. If it takes a little while for the Plutus backend, maybe another month, maybe 2 months to get released, this is a problem. And I think investors are going to dip, at least in the short term. You know, this is not me coming at it from a long-term perspective, but really just as an acute perspective. I think in the short term, without the DEX and without the Plutus backend integration, you're gonna see investors look someplace else to maximize their returns for the next month or two. It's very possible that once that happens, we're going to see Cardano run up very quickly. Although you could look at this as a good time to DCA into Cardano because the price is down and we don't know how much further it will fall. So just keep that in mind as you look for projects to buy up this Black Friday. Throw this in the shopping cart. You might be very happy with the returns you get with where it is today. So those are some of the things that I'm thinking about and considering this holiday season. I'm also looking at a whole bunch of other cryptocurrencies, but right now Cardano has dropped off about 10% in the past 24 hours, and it is looking like a very hot pickup. I'm sure that's going to change. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a bounce, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we see more downside for Cardano. That's it, guys. I hope to see you in my next videos. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, click the subscribe button below, turn on that notification bell, and I will catch you in my next videos where I talk about other new investment opportunities. And as always, leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think about this dip with Cardano? Do you think it's going to hold? Do you think that the Plutus backend will get released sooner? What are your thoughts? I'm dying to hear them. And if you want new investment opportunities that could 100x, check out my other videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.